please make it land here. Please. Come on.
Oh my gosh, my son is playing games.
What is that? Oh, yes.
Hi guys, it's Spence here again. Just got back from Greece. We had such an amazing time. We didn't even want to go home. Carmela wants to stay there. She was like, I want to live here. We went to Zante Zakynthos Island in Greece. We stayed at Armonia Boutique Hotel. Everyone in Greece seemed to be really nice, like very welcoming, very hospitable, very helpful, jolly. But the people at this place that we stayed at, oh my gosh, we get like a really positive vibe off of them. The relationship between the staff members to each other and the owner and the staff, like they seem to have such a good relationship that the positive vibe of that gives the place a homely kind of vibe. You have everything you need. The place is very clean, regularly maintained. You get fresh towels every day. You can even bring the towels to the beaches. A good space. There's a double bed inside and an extra, and this is just the studio, and an extra bed. So basically, if there's three of you, you can fit in there. We slept really well, like especially on the first night, because they have this really nice blackout curtains. There's also blinds. You can't even tell that it's really bright outside already. Like we slept until like 12 noon. By the time we woke up, it was like, what? We've already lost half the day. But I mean, it was a good sleep, which is what you want. And from our balcony, you can see the Ionian Sea, and it's such a good view. It's nice to wake up to that, refreshing to the eyes. I booked them through Airbnb, but apparently you can book them through booking.com as well, and they also have their own website. Looked through both, when I was looking at places, and it seemed like Airbnb had better prices. I didn't really see the listing on booking.com. But anyway, Airbnb seemed to have like a lot of lower prices in there, so I chose to look at Airbnb at that time. And then, well, when I choose the place to stay, I always look at the location because I don't drive, so I have to be able to get to the places that I want without wasting too much time going there. This place is actually in the middle of the island, so you can explore the island like in different directions, but also I want to be near a beach, like a nice enough beach, so that even if I don't have to go anywhere or drive anywhere, I can just go out, okay, walk to a beach, and it's got a swimming pool. My daughter loved the place. My daughter loved staying in the swimming pool. She actually, on the last day, she didn't want to do anything else but just stay by the swimming pool. She just wants to swim in the pool, which is alright with me. Okay. The main purpose of this holiday for me was to spend some time with her, have our own bonding, have a date. It's like a holiday date between me and my daughter. 20 minutes away from the airport, so really good. And the beaches that are really close to there, that is 2 to 10 minutes walk away, are really nice beaches. nice. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's very popular. There's not much hype about it, but when I went to the other beaches, like Silivi, which is more hyped up, what I compare is like the exact same water, clear water, the exact same sand, maybe just a bit lighter in Silivi, but that doesn't really matter to me. It's soft, the sand is soft, the water is shallow, like it's very good for kids, for people with families. And if I compare the two beaches, actually, I like the beaches that are closer to the hotel than those hyped up beaches, because it's cleaner and like you kind of feel a more private kind of vibe because there's not many people. Yeah, there was a lot of dirt when I went there to Sivili. I don't know, maybe it's because it's not peak season, maybe they haven't cleaned it, I don't know. Maybe the hype is about the man-made places, which is like the bars and restaurants. For me, I'm really just interested about the nature. The man-made stuff, you can see that anywhere anyway. I like those beaches better. Saru Beach and Amudi Beach. And there's an ATM machine nearby, a bakery nearby. We saw a lot of wildflowers around the area, a lot of orchards with orange trees and lemon trees, and a lot of animals. There's horses, there's sheep, there's, oh my gosh, dogs that keep trying to chase Carmela. I told her she can smell your fear because it's not chasing me. There's a restaurant on site. And they actually have good food. I don't think there's anything that they served that I actually didn't like. Our favorite was the garlic prawns, although the souvlaki, pork and chicken were both nice as well, because we stayed there for a long time, right? And then if you eat there every meal, it's like you almost finish the whole menu. The good thing is that they always have a daily special, something that's different every day. If you ever get tired of whatever is on their menu, then you can go for that. Like good serving sizes, but you know, it's just me and Kerma and we're tiny. We end up having a lot of leftovers, and they have this really cool like oven slash stove. It's so cute. It's like a small oven, and then on top of it there's like hobs. I've never seen that before. I'm really amused by that. And I use that to heat up like some leftovers. I don't really want to waste food. You know, my Filipino side don't really want to waste anything, so I want to be like throwing away food. It's also equipped for self-catering. The only thing is you need to bring your own sponge to wash up, because I had that problem when I was about to go. I feel so bad. I left the one of the oven trays dirty with some cheese from the pizza because I don't know how to wash it off. I just left it on the sink. They have air conditioning, heating. Oh my gosh, you know what? They have a really cool way of saving energy. I think that was very clever. Like, you need your keys to get the electricity on. There's this part where you put the keys into, and then that turns on all the electricity. When you take it out, it gives you a minute to kind of lock your door before all the electricity cuts off. The water pressure is good. There's hot water, except if the person before you takes ages and uses up all the hot water. Provide all the toiletries, soap and body wash. All you need is toothpaste and lotion. The swimming pool is not heated, but it's not really that cold. I mean, we were there April time, where the temperatures is around 17 to 20 degrees. But even in that temperature, we managed to swim comfortably. And then, you know, you just kind of heat up in the sun and then go in the pool to refresh yourself and cool down, and then go back out and then, you know, sunbathe, which is quite nice. They've got a pool table on site, a ping pong table, lots of books and board games. You can use free of charge. You don't have to pay anything extra for that. And they have a nice outdoor space with chairs and tables, a hammock which is really nice, and swings, and there's also a play area for kids. Their Wi-Fi is really good. I've never had any problems with my internet connection, and it's so strong that it actually reaches from the room to the pool area across the street where the restaurant is. The owner is like really nice and helpful. Very cute. Sakis. Wink wink. He does this thing where he gives you welcome drinks like when you get there. I was so tired actually, like fell asleep. I didn't come out, and like I didn't really meet him until the next day. He gives you a lot of information about the island, what are the best places to see, recommendations. Our flight is not until like 7 in the evening, so we didn't have to leave until 5, and checkout is at 11. And he offered to stay there until we leave, which is really nice. And one time I saw him, other guests, leaving their stuff there so that they can go and explore a little bit more before their flight. That's a really nice touch. I've had a lot of experiences before where my flight is on a later time, and then I'll be walking around with my suitcase, which is kind of inconvenient. Sometimes when you go to those like really fancy places, you don't really feel at home because it seems like everyone is like so snooty. This place is not that fancy, but it makes you feel like you're at home on a holiday. You're so comfortable. So I got this place for 6 days and 5 nights, and it only cost me £120, which is a really good deal for what it is. They do deals like this, especially during off-peak season, and which is when I went there. I absolutely strongly recommend it. If you're gonna go to Zante Zakynthos, this is the best place to stay. Seriously. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'm a ninja without a name, don't fall in love.
No, because I remember putting it in my bag, but you didn't see. Maybe it's
Which plug are you talking about? Just the white one?